But last chance to register for these. So if you haven't already, go ahead and do it. Scan the QR codes to register. We've got Mobility Matters starting on May 6th. And then we've got the Murph Challenge, which your training plans start on May 6th, but the actual challenge of completing the workout is not until later on in the month, May 27th through May 31st. So make sure you register for those before we get into the month of May. And we'll go ahead and get into our 10-minute desk stretch. Thanks for hopping on. Happy Tuesday, guys. My name's Jenny. Today you don't need anything for class. We're going to be standing throughout our 10 minutes together. And we're going to focus on the upper body today. A lot of my stretch breaks have been lower body recently. So I'm really going to do a reset for the upper body, which I know we all need. So go ahead and find your feet about shoulder width apart, toes facing forward. We're going to keep that position throughout class today, even when we're working the upper body. So go ahead and give me some nice big shoulder rolls. All the way up and around. Keeping that neck nice and neutral, so looking straight out in front of you, not down, not up. Good. Pretend that you've got pencils on your shoulders and you're drawing a circle. I know there's no such thing as a perfect circle, but we'll get close enough. Good. Go ahead and switch directions. So if you were going front to back, go back to front. Good. Really feeling those shoulder blades squeeze in the back as you bring those shoulders around. All right, we're going to open this up a little bit. So I want you to take one arm at a time. We're going to do arm circles here. So what I want you to do is make sure that your chest is staying forward. So we're not opening up to the side as we do this. We're keeping the chest facing forward. Bringing that arm all the way up and around. Really trying to mobilize that shoulder. Stretch out that tightness. Good. Go ahead and take it the other way. Try to keep this slow and controlled. We're not rushing through it. Very good. Go ahead and switch sides. And try not to let those shoulders creep up towards your ears. Pull them down and back. Even as that arm comes up and around. Feel that nice stretch in the chest as you bring that arm up and over. Very good. Go ahead and switch directions. Keep breathing through this. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Last one right here. And let it go. Shake it on out. Very good. Next up, we're going to focus on the neck. So I want you to bring your ear towards your shoulder. We're just going to nice and slowly rotate that head to the other side. Stopping when that shoulder gets right on top of, or the ear gets right on top of the shoulder. Watch that you're not hunched over here as you do this. So roll the shoulders back and down, pack those shoulders in place. And keep them there throughout this movement. Good. Pausing for a second on each side. Very good. Once you bring your head to one side, I want you to pause and hold it. And if you'd like, you can add some pressure here. So I'm going to place my hand on top of my head, just slightly apply some pressure, and then make sure that opposite arm is down towards the ground, nice and straight, deepening that stretch even further. Feel free to relax your eyes here. Give me one more cycle of breath. Big deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, go ahead and release that hand, bring that neck up, and then we're gonna bring it back to the other side. Ear towards your shoulder, hold here. Good, try to keep that chin up, make sure it's not down, looking towards the floor. Neck or chin stays neutral. And then if you'd like to apply that pressure, place that hand on top of your head. And then keep the opposite arm down straight. A couple more seconds here. Keep breathing. Good. On that next exhale, you can release that hand, bring that head back to neutral, roll out the shoulders, shake out the arms. We're going to do a trunk rotation up next. So I want you to bring your arms straight out in front of you. Feet are still shoulder width apart, toes facing forward. And I want you to pack your shoulders here. So pull them down and retract those shoulders back. And then you're going to take one arm, slowly bring it back behind you. And as you do, I want you to look towards that hand. So you're following that hand with your eyes in your head. And your torso's twisting as that arm comes back, bringing it as far back as you can, holding for a few seconds, and then nice and slowly bringing it back to that starting position. So we're just focusing on one side here. Good. Keep tracking that hand. Good job. Couple more on this side, nice and slow. Very good. When you're ready, go ahead and drop the hand, shake it out. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So same thing, arms out in front of you, pack those shoulders, and then nice and slowly open it up, rotate the torso, looking towards that hand. Pause for a few seconds in the back. Then bring it back to that starting position. Good, really feel that chest open as you turn. Good, go ahead and give me one more. Reaching back. And bring it back to the front. Shake it out, drop those arms. Awesome job. Up next, we're gonna stretch out the upper back. So what I want you to do is clasp your hands in front of you, kind of like we were just doing. And then I want you to think about pulling your shoulder blades apart here. So your shoulder blades are like this. I want you to think about rounding the upper back and pulling those shoulder blades as far apart as you can. Tuck your chin just a little bit. Reach out in front of you. Should feel a nice release in that upper back. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring those hands back behind you. I want you to open up the chest, lift the chin. If you can, clasp your hands together in the back and then pull to open up the chest even more. Watch that those shoulders aren't creeping up towards your ears. Pull them down. And exhale, bring those hands back in front of you. We're going to do that one more time. Clasp the hands together in the front. Reach forward, pull those shoulder blades apart, rounding the upper back. And exhale, bring those hands back behind you. Reach, open up the chest, tilt the chin, clasp those hands together in the back if you can. And exhale, let it go. Shake it on out. Thank you guys so much. That was 10 minutes of a desk stretch. Hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you next time. Have a great rest of your week.
Thanks, Jenny.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you.
You're welcome.